everyone, I'm coming at you with a video. I'm going to do my eyes. I'm going to follow one of my friend's tutorials. She's doing masterclass at the minute. This one here, I'm literally going to be following it to the T. Just focus on it. So as you can see, she's amazing. So we're going to be following that to the T. Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay guys, so I'm going to start by priming my eyes with the Jessie Louise base in shade Room 05. Yep, and that's what we're going to start off with. Then we're just going to start off with eye shading Sigma E55. I'll try and show all the brushes, but if I don't remember, I will link them below. That's what it looks like. So all I'm going to do is pop some onto my brush. Not much. I'm going to do one eye on camera and then one eye off camera, because, yeah, I can't be asked to do both. So I'm going to focus on this eye here, so you can see. Mind my spot, it's absolutely disgusting. Alright, so I'm just going to tilt my head back and press this in. She actually carved out a brow, so I'm going to do that. No, I don't normally do that. I'm going to do it for the purposes of the tutorial we are following. So I'm just taking that same product that I had and just carving underneath the brow. And that gave us a nice base. Ready for makeup. Use the Festival palette by Juvia's Place. This is what it looks like in the front, the packaging, and then these are colours. The colours I'm going to be using today are this red colour. And I'm probably going to use this colour too to blend them out. Okay, so starting off with that red shade in the palette, I'm going to get a Beauty 13 brush. I'm just going to show you what brush I'm going to go in with. So it's fluffy, but this is goat hair. It's fluffy, but it's quite small. It's very nice to get that precise line that we want. So I'm just going to go into the product, tap off the excess, tap off the excess. I've gone in twice. And I'm going to keep looking at my reference photo, and I'm also going to keep looking in the mirror, and I'm just wiping, just getting rid of that crease that I've got accumulated. So what she's doing, she's going, looks like she's gone here. I'm just going to place that product, and I'm just tapping. Notice that I am tapping, and the payoff, really good, really pigmented. I got closer for you guys so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm just literally tapping, and I'm bringing this just above my crease. Now we've got that rounded shape going on. We don't want that. So what I'm going to start to do is just tilt my head back and start to create that shape by tapping again. What I want to do is just imagine that this is connecting from my lower lash line and come up with the shadow, just like this. And that's what we've got so far. And then I just want to go in with the same brush and just buff out the edges of that shade. And as you can see, we've got that nice little blend going on. And then I want to focus on this bit in the corner here. So what she's done, she looks like she's packed the product in here, And I am packing again. Don't swipe at this point. I wouldn't recommend blending because you're going to get the best payoff if you don't do that, in my opinion. I'm just bringing this further than my crease so you can see, like, if I push the brush, my crease is here and bringing it further up. So I just like to do this because I've got quite hooded eyes and I find that it really helps me. It's not for everyone, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's what works for me. And again, you do what works for you, and it's just about finding new tips and tricks. I'm just going over that, and now I'm starting to blend. Got this going on next is, with the looks of it, putting a shade at the top to blend it out, and she's using quite an orangey shade, so I'm going to do the same. I'm going to get a smaller brush. So this is absolutely beautiful brush to use for this. This is a Unicorn Cosmetics. It comes in a little set, and you can see how small it is. It's a bit stained, but how small and dainty it is, and it's going to be really good for initially blending that out. So we're going to go with the orange shade that I told you I was using at the beginning. I'm just going to focus this on the outer edges just to blend this shade out. So I'm going to start
with the inner corner. Or I'm doing circular motions back and forth. Get anything arch, and make sure you just do circular motions just to blend that out. And that is all I'm doing. And I'm more than happy with that. So I'll just speed this up on frame because you don't want to see me blend in. You need to blend until you feel like it's good enough for you.
I think I want to deepen up this shade here because on hers it's quite deep. This palette here. This is a bit of my first impressions as well because I haven't used this palette yet. So this is the Carnival palette. It won't even get into frame. There we go. Be Perfect Carnival palette. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try and open it for you guys. Absolutely beautiful. So what I'm going to be using today is this red shade called Inferno, which is right here. You can see that that's more of a reddy tone. That's going to be using today. I'm just going to go with the same brush, which is that dull beat brush I was using. Tapping off the excess. All I'm going to do is just deepen the initial shade up we put in. So just deepen this. So I'm going to go with the same brush, which is that dull beat brush I was using. Tapping off the excess. All I'm going to do is just deepen the initial shade up we put in. So just deepen this because hers is a lot deeper than mine. And all I'm going to do is pack. I'm not swiping again because I want that payoff. As you can see, let's just deepen it up a touch. Close my eye a bit. What I want to do now is cut. I think we're cutting, so we're kind of like cutting the crease, but we're not. It's very hard to explain. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with a really tiny brush because this is what she does. Something like this. So this is my E06 winged liner brush by Sigma, and as you can see it's really tiny, like book tiny. And I'm going to go in with this, and all I'm going to do literally is, well, I'll explain it as I go. So I'm going to take that Jessie Louise base and I'm going to just pop it on, I'll pop it on a lash, something like this, just to pop it in. I'm just going to pop a bit in there. That's all I'm going to do. Okay, and then I'm going to get this, pick it up, and I'm going to do our desired shape. So So if the looks of me with this is she has got ready for, she's doing it for liner. So what we need to do is just, I'm going to look down into my mirror and I'm going to start from the inner corner. I'm just bringing it into my crease to start off with, and you can see that I've got my pinky here, gives me a bit more movement. Okay, so what I'm going to do is look down into my mirror and start just creating. So that's the initial shape that we're going for to start off with. Okay, so what you want to do is just keep your head back, and then, okay, so now I'm going to do this side. So she's gone, keep your head back again. It looks like she's gone from the lash line and she's brought it up, and then we want to rest our pinky on a hand and just bring that across like that, and then finesse it a bit more so it's a bit sharper. So we've got something like that. I'm liking the look of this. It looks very nice, to be fair. So what I am going to do is grab the first palette we was using, the Festival palette by Juvia's, and I'm just going to grab this shade here on that same brush but with no excess product on it. So I'm literally wiping the rest of the product off and I'm not doing anything, and I'm going to look down into my mirror again, and because we've initially put that P. Louise base on, that is what I cut it with, it's going to stick. So what I want to do is just pick this shade up and get, again, using my pinky for that movement, and all I want to do is tap this shade in. So now that is what we're looking like. It's really pretty. It's cute. And when I have got my eye open, you can actually see it. You might not be able to see it on camera, but you can see. Maybe I should have brought it a little more up into my crease, up over my crease. But at the minute, I'm liking what we've got. I'm just going to turn the brightness down a bit so you can actually see the colours. I think that's a bit better. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. So we're just going to cut this out with the same brush, I'm guessing. So I'm just going to use that same brush, and I'm actually going to wipe off the excess product that we had on it, so we used the shadow on it. Okay, and I'm going to go back into that P. Louise base. Then I'll look down into my mirror. I'm going to have my pinky here for support. Okay, and I'm just going to carving out this inner corner. Oh, okay. Pretty straightforward after this, guys. That has actually transferred on to my lid, so do be careful with that. All I'm going to do now, just to rectify that, is actually take the same brush, take that shadow again. This is how you can fix mistakes, because, well, it's not even a mistake. It's the placement of the eye. It's the fact that I've got hooded eyes, and I just want to show you that your makeup isn't ruined because that happened, but you can fix it. So this is how you would fix it. We'll just go back in to that initial shade we used and just go over it. Sorted. So now what I want to do is put a shimmer shade here. So all I'm going to do actually is take my finger and just pat out this Jessie Louise base, just so it's not as dark, just like that, okay? And then I'm going to go in with a shimmer. I'm going to go in with the Nebula Soul Blooming palette. Sorry, this has got so many palettes, but you can just change the colours, like you don't have to go in what I'm going with. The only reason I'm doing this is so I can be as close to Stacey as possible. So I'm going to go in with this shade. I'm just going to swatch it for you guys. Like, how beautiful is that? So that's the shade I'm going to go in with, and that's going here, as you can see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just find a brush to do this with. So what I like to do is use a synthetic brush when I am applying shimmer shades to the lid. I just find it does a better job. So I've got this brush. I'm going to actually clean it because it's not great. It's a Beauty Bay brush. It's a really nice brush, to be fair to you. All I'm going to do, this is the real life thing. Sometimes your brushes are clean. I've just got a makeup towel, as you can see, and I've just got some Bioderma, and all I'm going to do is put a bit of Bioderma on the towel, makeup towel, and just give the brush a bit of a clean. I won't normally include this in my video, but you know what, like, people sometimes forget to clean the brushes, you know, so that's all nice and clean now. See? Okay, so we're going to go in that shade that I told you about, and we're going to keep the eye down. As I said, we're going to look down into our mirror, okay? So keep looking down into that mirror, and all we're going to do is press this shade on the lid where we cut the crease. Okay, that's what we want to do. And I just want to bring that in a bit more. She goes in and does a halo eye. God, my words. So I'm going to take the same Jessie Louise base, and I'm just going to go in with the brush that we used, which is the Sigma E55 brush at the start to pack on the lid. Yeah, to pack the products on the lid. And all I'm going to do is look down into my mirror again, and I'm going to cut here. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do. And I'm just going to go ahead and put and start cutting. Oh, what she does, she gets a really nice shimmer shade. So what I want to do is go back in with that brush that we had initially, the Beauty Bay brush, which is this one again, guys. And all I want to do is wipe off the excess product that we had on there, and I'm going to change the shade. So I'm going to go in with the shade Honey Drip, I'm thinking. This shade here. This is from the Soul Blooming palette. I'm going to go with this shade. And I'm just going to stick that all the way through where the cut crease is going. So I'm going to start from the bottom, working my way up, or vice versa. And all you want to do is pat that shade.
Pat, pat, pat. The shade does not fall out, but I mean, it's absolutely stunning. A stunning shade. Beautiful, beautiful shade. And that is why I've done my eyes before I've done the rest of my makeup, because I knew there was going to be fallout. And that is a good tip about eye makeup. If you are a bit scared of playing with colour because you think it's going to ruin your base makeup, the eyes first, guys. That's how you get away with it. Okay, so I want that a bit more shimmery. It's a bit shimmery, but I want it a bit more shimmery. So what I'm going to do is just use my body shot Rose a dewy glow mist. I'm just going to flick it, and then I'm going to shake the brush. This is just going to intensify that honey drip colour. And all I'm doing is just going back in with that shade, and just really focusing it on that piece that I put down. Just make that something that's looking
Nice. Oh, she's going right to the brow. So we're going to bring this up right to the brow, and she's going in with a more orangey shade. So we're going to go in with the true orange shade. Go in with the shade from the Festival palette again, the first one we used. And we're going to go with this shade here. Okay. And we're going to go in with that. We're going to go in with a bigger brush than the Unicorn Cosmetics because I want it quite blown out and cutesy. So I'm going to go in with the Doll Beauty 6 brush. And this is a really fluffy brush, as you can see. Fluffy. And I'm just going to pick that colour up. And I'm holding my brush here. I'm not holding it at the barrel because that's how you're going to get more concentrated look. I'm holding it just near the Doll Beauty sign. Okay, so all I'm going to do now is look into my mirror. And I'm just going to start buffing out the edges. So what I'm doing is circular motions and I'm buffing out those edges. I'm starting off on the inner corner and I'm just going to pick a little bit more up and tilt my head a bit more. Look straight into that mirror so you've got all your lid on display. So I like to look down, sorry, not straight into the mirror, down into the mirror. I'm just going to start buffing that shade into the brow and into the bridge of the nose, like where the here, I don't know what this bit's called. I'm just going to start fluffing and fluffing until I'm happy with that blend. So here, so I'm going to go in with that orange and I'm going to mix it with this shade here. And this is more of a muted orange, if you can see that. So I'm just going to mix the two together. So here. And then top of the excess. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to move a little bit closer to the barrel of the brush. Not too close, but a little bit closer. And I'm just going to put this on the very outer edges. And I just want that blend to be absolutely seamless. A nice seamless blend. And this might not be everyone's cup of tea. I get that, okay? Get that completely. It's just something fun. Something a bit different. Yeah? And you don't have to be so serious with makeup. Here, get it all wash off. And that's what we're looking like so far. And then, with the looks of it to me, she cuts out this part here. So we're going to go again and cut out this part. So we're going to go in with our tiny brush again, this one here, the Sigma one. And we're going to go in with that Jessie Louise base that we have left. And if you don't have any left, then just squirt a tiny bit out, tiniest bit, and we're just going to cut. You'll see what I'm doing in a minute. We're just going to cut that. Okay. So we're going to lay the brush up again. Control the pinky. She puts a white here, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab a white shade And I'm going to grab a white shimmery shade that I'm thinking. So I'm going to grab this shade here. It's got a lot of duo reflect in it. It's very pretty shade. So I'm going to grab that on that same brush that we just used with the Jessie Louise base. And I'm just going to wipe the excess off onto a makeup towel. And I'm going to grab that shade and go straight in there. I'm going to look down into my mirror and I'm going to press. I just got that. It's a bit different. It's just a bit different, you know. It's nice to play with textures and shimmers and mattes. And all you can hear in the background is my boyfriend singing, and he sounds like a cat's dying. But you know, it's all part of life, innit? And that's that. So I'm going in with the Lash Sensational Lash Multiplying Mascara Waterproof by Maybelline. Baby, it's Maybelline. And that's my favourite. And I absolutely love this mascara. And what I tend to do is I wiggle, but clamp at the same time. Wiggle. And as you can see, like, wow. That just gave my lashes a massive lift. Nothing. Kapow. And I'm going in with this. Ready? I'm going to use the exact same brush that we used for this. We used to cut in the crease. We used for everything. And that's that Sigma wing liner brush, the EM6. This is a really versatile brush. 100% recommend this. And all I'm going to do is spritz this with a bit of that mist, just so it's a bit watery. And the pink from our brush is going to actually mix with the white, and it's going to give us a nice pinky white liner. So all I want to do now is just pop this in the waterline. That's what we've got, and that's just made my eyes look awake, wider, etc. So I'm going to go off camera, do my lashes, do my eyebrows, do my whole face. Okay guys, so I've just popped on lashes, lips, done all my face makeup. This is the finished look. Yeah, I'm going to link the products down below. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. I enjoyed playing with some new products. Don't mind my lipstick. Yeah, I love this look. Subscribe, like and comment if you enjoyed this. So bye guys!